What up, YouTube? It's your boy Nagee, and we back at it again with another YouTube video. First and foremost, I want to say I love y'all and thank you for liking and showing love to the last video, the edible video. That shit's going up right now. So if you haven't watched that, make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. So today's video, we gonna really talk about something funny. The first time your boy got drunk. The first time I ever got litty. So, all right, so boom, I'm gonna get into the story, right? So, first time I got drunk, like really, really lit, like I started going to parties like when I was like in high school. I really wasn't going to parties like that, right? Like when I was like, I think it was like after high school, when I graduated high school. So like when I was like 17, like shout out to my son Mills, like he started telling me about the uptown parties over there. If you know, if you're from the Bronx, 233, the uptown parties, I used to always go to those. Like that whole summer when I graduated high school, that whole summer I was there with my sons. We was there all the time. They had the Jamaican girl, big old butt shaking that shit. You know, you got to deal with that wine with it. You know, so that's did I wait? Oh, pause. I didn't get drunk when I was 17, but like, I was sipping on the licks, like, but it didn't really do nothing for me. Like, I would just take, I'd be one of the niggas, right? I would take a cup, right? And I would take a sip of it, and it wouldn't do nothing for me. Like, you know how that go. I wasn't really like, I wasn't into liquor like that, right? So when I was like, I think, like when I was 20, yeah, when I was 20, that's the first time I got drunk. So it was I was 19 going into my 20th birthday. My birthday's September 8th, right? And I got lit on September 7th. So going into my birthday, so I was with my stepbrother and his friends, right? So they had picked me up from my block or whatever the case is, right? They was like, yo, we about to be drinking, so we got to get some food. So they got me some Taco Bell. Mind you, I don't eat no Taco Bell. That shit was trash, but I needed to put something in my stomach. I feel like, no offense to Taco Bell, but if you eat Taco Bell, like, it's something wrong with you. That shit is dirt. Like, out of all the fast food options, Taco Bell, like, what the hell? So, boom. All right, so we go to the liquor store, right? They give me Taylor Port. Mind you, this is like I think 2019. They was drinking Taylor Port, right? So I ain't never heard of no Taylor Port. All I heard of was Hennessy and Patron. Like I ain't never heard of no Taylor Port. This is before Casamigos and all that before the Don Julio and all that. So they cop Taylor Port, a big bottle of Taylor Port. They was like, yo, it tastes like grape Henny and all that. So I'm like, bet. So they poured, we all in the car, all in the V, right? So they pour me up, right? So I'm drinking, I'm drinking, I take 2 sips, I start bugging. When I tell you I started bugging off the 2 sips, I started bugging. Mind you, I'm a lightweight. Like this is my first time really getting drunk. 2 sips, I'm bugging. Like so, we just driving around. We driving around. I think we was in Hybrid. Shout out to A Boogie. Shout out to family. Shout out to you, bro. We was in Hybrid, right? So I'm mad drunk off of 2 sips of Taylor Port. So they all good. Like they not bugging, but I'm bugging. Like I'm in the passenger seat. Like I'm like yo. You know when you get drunk, you be like mad hot. That was me. I was mad hot, right? So I was with my stepbrother and his friends, right? So we pull up on a block. I think he seen his ex shorty with a nigga or something like that. And then it was just, they started going crazy. They started fighting and getting on this and that, like arguing and shit like that. And mind you, I'm stuck in the passenger seat. I'm like, I'm just like, I couldn't move. My stomach hurt, got the bubble guts and all that. Like, liquor, like that shit was crazy. The Taylor for that shit is crazy, right? So I get out the car, like, you know when you drunk, you get that liquid courage, like you think you Superman, you think you can boom, boom, beat up anybody, right? So I pop up, like, yo, what happened? What happened? Mind you, I'm drunk on my mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know where I'm at. I'll be like, yo, what happened? They're like, yo, get Nagee back in the car. Get Nagee back in the car. So all I know is I get back in the V. I slept for like a good 5 minutes. I wake up, my stepbrother, he got booked. Like, he's in the bookings. They tell me, yo, he's in the bookings, whatever the case. So they was like, they gonna release him at 3 in the morning, right? So we driving around just vibing, like I'm lit. I'm 20 years old, I'm lit. I'm big 20, right? So I'm lit. So we finally pick him up. I'm like, yo, bro, when did you get locked up? I'm so drunk, like I'm just bugging, like I'm just off it, right? So we still chilling, we park up, right? I just started throwing up. Yo, you know when you throw up so bad, you feel like you turn into a werewolf? That's what it felt like. I'm throwing up everywhere, right? So what I do, I get more liquor. I start bugging some more mad saliva, everything on my mouth. I'm just bugging. I'm like, damn. Like, but I'm having a good ass time. Like, you know, you got the liquor in your system. You feeling nice. Passenger seat, like everything. You feel nice, right? So boom. I'm just slumped again. They finally get me upstairs at the crib, right? So my stepbrother, he brought me up to the crib, right? My mom and stepdad, they like, cause they never seen me drunk, right? I'm on the living room floor, passed out, throwing up. They like, yo, this nigga swimming in his throw up, right? So my mom and stepdad, they cleaned up. Shout out to them. They helped me out. They held it down. They cleaned up whatever the case is. They put me on the couch, but they gave me water. I throw up again. Yo, my mom was, she's like, if you wasn't drunk, I would whip their black ass. You want to throw up on my couches? I'm like, yo, my fault. I'm drunk, like, you know what I mean? But more of the story, I'm like, damn, like, but like that was like when I was 20, that was the first time my 20th birthday that I got really, really lit. But like as I got older, I started drinking more. I'm not an alcoholic. I just like drinking. Like I'm a good time. Like, I love the tequila. Like, you know what I mean? I'm always down to drink. I'm not an alcoholic, but I always like to drink. I'm always down for some shots. You know that. So this is when the Casamigos come to play, right? So when I was like 21, I started going to my son Elvis' crib. My son Elvis, he got the mansion, the big mansion upstate with the pool and all that, with the snow bunny. So we was there the whole summer. We was there from when I was 20, and we was there basically. We lived there the whole summer from July to August. We was there, pool parties, all that. So I remember it was the Fourth of July weekend, bro. That nigga had everybody there. That shit, that was like, bro, that party was dumb lit. Yo, upstate they drink the White Claws shit. So I had a White Claws. I had the Buzzball. Like I had Patron. I had this when I first started drinking Casamigos. I downed the whole Casamigos, but I was bugging. But again, what happened to me after that? Throwing up, I felt like I was turning into a werewolf. Like I started bugging like off the list. Yo, but then like I started getting better with it, like knowing like you gotta put something in your stomach. You can't mix light and dark. Like I started learning, but I was bugging off the liquor. Yo, this is the last. This is when like this is a crazy ass moment. I think this is the most craziest moment. I remember we in the Bronx, right? So we went to a party in Jerome Ave. I think my cousin at the time she was hosting it, so she like pop out. So I came deep. I was like 20 deep. It was like 20 deep of us. So we get into the party with the kids. We chilling. Good vibes. Like hookah going. It was just good vibes, right? Yo, why like I had Patron, I'm drinking Patron. Like I said, you're not supposed to mix. That shit make you go a little crazy. So I ain't mixing nothing, right? So I'm drinking Patron, right? My cousin, she like, yo, pull up. She bought a DJ area. So one of my sons, right, he like, yo, Nagee, pull up. So we all go into her, right? She like, yo, we do a little Instagram video, whatever the case for the gram, And then she gives me a drink. I don't know what it is. She's giving me a drink. I think it was Henny. I drunk that shit. I came back to my section. All I know, I blacked out. I started bugging. I'm dancing with this bitch. I'm doing this. I'm just bugging. I'm tweaking because I mixed Patron with the Henny. You're not supposed to do that. If you watching this and you at home, don't mix your light and your dark. I started bugging off the licks, right? So I'm blacking out. So all the time, like I wake up and I'm just in my bed. Like I woke up the next day in my bed, but like the way I got there was so crazy, right? So I'm partying, I'm blacking out, right? It gets to the point where the bouncers, they had kicked me out. Yo, he gotta go. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna get back in. Yo, while I'm watching the video the next day, I'm on the floor, the dirty ass ground in the Bronx. I'm on the floor like something like, get him up. So I get back in the party, I clean my act up, I start bugging again. I start dancing with some girls, they deliver them. Dealing with it, she throw that shit back, yo. I'm dealing with it. So I come back, right? And then mind you, I'm just mad drunk. I'm just doing whatever. Everybody, yo, Nagee, calm down, stop, drink some water. I'm like, I'm not trying to hit, I'm trying to have a party, I'm trying to ball. Like, so y'all remember, like, it gets to a point, some ugly gremlin, green goblin looking bitch, she's grabbing on me like, yo, get your act there. I'm like, bitch, what are you touching me for? Like, you know what I mean? I'm in the video, she all grabbing her. I wish I could show you the video, but she's all grabbing her. I'm like, yo, get your ugly ass off me, bitch. Like, I know I'm drunk, but stay over there, bitch. So, like, after that, they was like, yo, he gotta go. So all of us got kicked out of the club. They was like, come on, Nagee. They was all tight, but they understand I was lit. I told y'all when I get lit, I'll be bugging, but I'm 26 now. Definitely calm that down. Like, I still get lit, but it's not as the old Nagee. You know what I mean? Like the old Nagee, that was my twin. That nigga was crazy. So they put me up in the car and they go, drink this water, right? So we about to pull up, so we getting gas or whatever. Why I fell out the passenger seat, my wallet, everything fell out. I'm like, oh, nah, I'm gonna show you exactly how I fell out the car. Like I was in the V, then I end up like this, bro. I'm like this. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh nah, like my wallet, everything fell out. I'm like, what the fuck? That's how drunk I was, right? So I get to the crib, I throw up in my son's car, I throw up all in his car, like, but my son a good sport, cause he ain't violent, but he understood, like, come on, Nagee. I was like, damn, bro, I'll give you some money for that, you know what I mean? Here's like $50 to fix your shit, whatever, to clean your car up, bro. Boom, right? I get upstairs, right? I left my phone in the car, so I had to go on the iPad. I had to log into Instagram on my iPad, right? And I had to text them like, yo, bro, somebody got my phone. But it took them like 4 hours to find my phone. They bring my phone in the afternoon. But I got some good ass friends. They bought me bread and ginger ale and chicken noodle soup because my stomach was fucked up. I had the worst hangover. That was like, out of all times I got drunk, that was the worst because I was on a dirty ass concrete. Like the bitch is like, yo, why you on the floor? Why you on the floor? That liquor did it. That liquor had me on the floor. So they brought me ginger, like I said, ginger ale, bread, and chicken noodle soup. So I ate that. I felt better. But then I'm like, damn. Posting on the gram, I'm like, damn, never drinking again. But you know what I did? I started drinking again. But yeah, definitely, I had some good times. To like some crazy ass times. I remember the time like I think it was summer of when I was 22. I was banging on my ex's door. Like, I was so drunk. I put up to her crib, banging and kicking on her door. But like I said, I'm a good spirited, good kind of person that people really fuck with me. Like she brought me in the crib. She like, well, Nagee, what are you doing? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? She fed me. Like, you know, fed me, did me right, got me in an Uber, got me back. But I used to be wilding off the liquor. I stopped doing it. I still get lit. But it's like I know how to I know my limitations. I feel like when you're young and you off the liquor, like you just be doing, you know what I liquor like, and you a lightweight, but you start jumping off the walls. But I got better with that. I don't act like that. I still get lit off the tequila, off the Casamigos. That's still my baby. But I'm more better. But yeah, that's the first time that I got drunk when I was 20, man. Like I said, good time. I had some good times in my 20s. I'm still having good times. Life is good, you know. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. We going up. I got a lot more content coming. Got a lot more good things coming. I love y'all. Thank y'all for always supporting me. Merch is coming real soon. Just stay tuned for that. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm out of here.